So our discussion today is going to be on circle, okay? On circle. You know, the last time we discussed about polygons, we talk about triangles, we talk about rectangles, and we talk about triangle in a rectangle, how it makes up other shapes. That in rectangle you have four-sided shape. You take away 2 from 4, you get 2. That means you have 2 triangle in a rectangle or quadrilaterals. In pentagon we have 6-sided shape. When you take away 2 from 4, in pentagon we have 5 shapes, 5 sides, and when you take away 2 from the 5 side you have 3, and that will make up the triangles in a pentagon. The same thing goes to hexagon. In hexagon we have 6 side shape, with 6 sides. When you take away 2 from 6 you have 4. That means you have 4 triangles in hexagon, okay, like that. So from there we generalize that in every side, any given size, any given polygon, you take away 2, and that makes up the answer makes up what? The triangle in that particular shape, which we have. From there we got the formula n minus 2 multiplied by what? 180, which is the sum of every interior regular or polygons. Now here today we'll be looking at circle, okay? Let me share you my screen now. So we are having circle today as a discussion. So here we have used the label. We want to label this circle. In a circle there are a lot of parts that make up a circle. We're just in circle, but there are a lot of parts that make up in a circle. The first one is the center, or let's call it circumference. The circumference is the first thing. Circumference.
The center.
And then what? The center, right? Good. Center.
And then the radius.
Pardon?
The radius.
The radius. That is the radius. Good.
And the diameter.
And the diameter. Good. Good girl. Diameter. You can see I use different colors to write this. Okay. So now, Phillips has drawn a 5 centimeter straight line from the center of the circle to its edge. What is the name of the line Philip has drawn?
Circumference. No, radius.
Radius. Good. That is radius. Good. Radius. Okay. Explain to a partner how Philip can use this line to help him find the diameter of the circle. How can Philip use this to find the diameter of a circle? Can you explain that?
So the radius is half of what's on the other side.
So the radius is half of what? Diameter, right?
Yeah.
Which implies that 2 radius equals diameter, right? Good. Which implies that if you draw this line to this, it becomes what? Radius. It becomes diameter, right? Perfect. Perfect. That's very good. So in a nutshell, this is diameter. 2 times radius makes up what? The diameter. That's very good. Now here we have this. Can you help me to complete this table quickly? 26 centimeters as a radius, what would be the diameter? Aisha? Aisha, are you there? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Alright.
So would it be 52 centimeters?
52 centimeters. Good, that's correct. Now, with 37 millimeters, what would be the equivalent radius? The corresponding radius of 37 millimeters. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay. You would have to do 37 divided by 2.
Which is what? 18.5 millimeters. Half of 37 is 18.5. Now 2.55 millimeters. What is the corresponding diameter of 2.55 meters radius? The radius of 2.55 meters give what diameter? .1 meters. Hello, what is happening? Why are you not giving answer to all this?
Huh?
Why are you not giving answer to all this?
Because I'm working it out with my head.
Okay, you're working it out. Alright. So now the next one. The diameter of 99 centimeter will give what radius?
So you would do
You do what?
99 divided by 2.
So what is the answer?
Would it be 49.5?
49.5 yes, centimeters. What about the last one?
What you do 19.36 divided by 2.
Divided by 2. So that gives you what? 9.68 centimeters. Okay? So now let's look at this. Find the radius and diameter for each object here. For 18 diameters, we have the radius to be 9, right? The radius is going to be 9 mm. Diameter is still 18 mm. I know this because I know that
because the radius is half.
Good. Because the radius is half of what? Diameter, right? Good. The same thing goes to 5 here. We have 5 diameter here. So the radius is going to be 2.5 centimeter. And that's still the same rule. That's very good. So if the radius of the circle is R and the diameter is D, which formula shows the relationship between the radius and the diameter of the circle? Which formula shows the correct answer here? Yes.
Of which one?
Which one is the correct answer here? Look at it. Which one is the correct answer? 2R equals D, 2D equals R, R plus 2 equals D, D plus 2 equals R. Which one is the correct answer here? Yes. Hello. Yes. Will it be what?
2D equals R.
2D equals, are you sure? 2 times diameter equals R. It's 2 radius that give diameter now. Is the first one. 2 radius equals diameter. That is R plus R equals D. Is the first one. Okay? Alright.